This video is being brought to you by the great folks at the Dublin Bottling Works in Dublin, Texas, the keepers of the sweet right here in the great state of Texas. Also by Vintage Beverages, the proud distributors of Dublin sodas in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Hello folks, my name is Roy Tex Davis, and I'm doing a little video for you today. I'm just going to go through and explain a little bit about the Dublin Bottling Works, and going to do something a little fun today too. I've got some stuff together that you know, we are in the great state of Texas. For those of you that aren't proud folks here in Texas that don't get to enjoy this 110-degree weather during June and July and August, come on down and visit. We've got plenty of this heat to spread around and let you enjoy some of it here, but we're going to try to beat the heat a little bit today. I'm going to show you some great stuff and just tell you a little bit of history about Dublin Bottling Works and what's going on now with these folks. You know, 2 years ago in 2012 when Snapple sued Dublin, we lost the right to produce and bottle the Dublin Dr. Pepper. Kind of a sad time for the history of the company after 122 years. But it's, you know, something that happened, and Snapple actually did us a huge favor, because all along we've been bottling our Texas root beer, our vanilla cream soda, and the black cherry, and several other of our drinks. This is our newest drink, the Texas Sweet Peach. Actually, it's not newest. We've got a new one coming out called Frou Frou Blueberry. Looking forward to that coming out this next week. Vintage Beverages is the company here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex that distributes Dublin sodas, and I'm very proud, very happy to be a part of that now, and looking forward to getting our drinks all over the Metroplex. We're working in Kroger's now, Albertsons, and Market Street, so if you're looking for some great sodas, you can go to any one of those stores. Winco's also has them. Some of the Walgreens has them. If you go in your store and you don't see it, tell your manager about it and see if they'll contact us, and we'll see what we can do about getting the sodas into their stores as well. Texas has a great tradition in the Dublin Bottling Works, because all of these sodas are made right here in the great state of Texas and bottled right here, and now we're distributing them all over the state. In fact, we're in several other states now, so that's kind of exciting as well. They've really opened the door for us, and we're really looking forward to everything that they can do. Sorry about that, didn't think about the interruption. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit of history of the Dublin Bottling Works, and then I'm going to do something just a little bit more fun. Like I said, we're going to try to beat the heat a little bit today. We are right in the middle of June, or first week of June, and so it's coming up on that time, and birthdays coming up, and grandparents and moms and dads trying to figure out something to do for the kids, and I'm going to show you something I believe is a lot of fun. The history of the Dublin Bottling Works is very simple. It starts way back in 1891 with a gentleman by the name of Sam Houston Prim. Mr. Prim rode down to Waco and met with the original creator of a drink called Waco that he later called Dr. Pepper. There's several different stories about how that took place, and you can find them online if you Google Dr. Pepper and Dublin Dr. Pepper. You can read the stories. Mr. Prim started the bottling business in 1891 in Dublin, and the way he figured out his territory was he got on his horse and he rode for a day and a half, and when he was at a certain point he decided this is as far as he wanted to go. So he went back home, got out his map, and he drew it out and figured out that he was 44.5 miles from Dublin when he stopped. So for 122 years that was our distribution area, and that's where we stayed. Now Dublin Dr. Pepper became popular and obviously was brought out of our area by other folks, and that was the controversy, I believe, between Snapple and Dublin Dr. Pepper. But like I said, they really did us a favor. They've opened the doors. We've got 14 flavors that we distribute now here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and all over the great state of Texas, and we're in other states too now as well. So it's really been a blessing in disguise. Dublin does make some of the greatest drinks, I believe, on the market today, because they stick to the old recipes. They stick to tried and true recipes that folks love, and every one of their drinks, right on the bottle, it says always made with pure cane sugar, and it has the Dublin logo on there as well. All of our drinks are made with pure cane sugar, none of that unnatural stuff stuck in it, and that makes me very happy. I'm very glad to be a part of the history of continuing Dublin right here in the great state of Texas. Vintage Beverages, like I said, is the company I work for. We are the distributors here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. You can find us at vintagebeverages.com. Look us up and take a little tour around, then go to Dublin Bottling Works and the history of the store, and the bottling plant is all there. And read about it, enjoy it. There's also a lot of things online. I think there's some YouTube videos also about the history. Only been 4 owners to that company to date, and that's a pretty proud tradition after 124 years right here in the state of Texas. We do share some drinks with some other states as well, and we're excited about that too. Today what I'm going to do is something really fun, a little bit different I guess. You know, when I was a kid I always enjoyed a root beer float. Vanilla ice cream and some great root beer. Just get out of the way and let me have it. So what I've done is I've got a float glass here, and I'm going to use Bluebell homemade ice cream. Got that right there. And of course had to get a little Cool Whip to go with it. This is what moms and dads, grandmas, grandpas, you can do this for the kids for birthday parties or just some stuff to do during the summer. Now, for those of you that are moms and dads, we're going to put pure cane sugar drinks with homemade vanilla ice cream and Cool Whip, and I got a little extra surprise here I'll tell you about in a minute. Handcuffs might be a good idea afterwards, I don't know. Now for grandmas and grandpas, this is a great idea, especially 30 minutes before mom and dad's supposed to pick the kids up. Okay? Get them all hopped up and send them home that way. That's a lot of fun. I always thought so. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to do something different. We're going to pass over the root beer and the cream and the black cherry soda. Personally, this is my personal opinion, I have no idea. Buy a bottle of black cherry, get it nice and cold, pop the top. All of our tops are screw-off tops. Twist off. Twist off the top, drink it slow, and think about it. If you've ever had cherry Dr. Pepper, I don't know. Just my opinion. Like I said, I don't know if any of that would be true or not, but I like it. One of my favorite drinks. The vanilla cream is probably my favorite also, but my absolute favorite, and this is because I'm a peach fanatic. I love peaches. Always have, always will. Sweet peach. Texas sweet peach. Get this bad boy cold. Put it in the icebox. Let it get nice and cold. Twist the top off, close your eyes, and pour it real slow over your tongue. You're going to believe that you just took a bite out of a great big peach. It's that good, I promise you. I'm going to use the sweet peach today just because it makes a real pretty pink color. You know, kids like that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Bluebell ice cream, homemade vanilla. I'm going to get 2 scoops of it. Drop it right there in the glass. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm down here on the counter. Alright, there's 2 big old scoops in the glass. Stuck my thumb in the Miracle Whip by accident. Put that away. Get my big spoon out down here. Alright, now we're going to twist the top off the sweet peach. Whew. Under pressure. Look at the bubbles. Watch this. Yeah. Makes my tummy hurt just looking at it. How about you? Put that in there like that. Cool Whip's always too tough to start with, so you got to whip it up a little bit. So I'm going to whip up the Cool Whip. Put a big old dollop of Cool Whip right there on top. Oh, look at that. Now, for the added ingredient that's going to drive every mom and dad crazy when they get there to pick the kid up, this is sugar crystals in pink. Just going to sprinkle a little bit of that right there on top. Look at that. What a great float. Texas sweet peach. Can you see that? Look at that. Texas sweet peach and homemade ice cream and a few sugar crystals on top with some Cool Whip. That's going to make any birthday party absolutely fantastic. Now, if you guys have any questions for me, I'd really like some comments about the video. So My email address is very simple. It's royd, R-O-Y-D, at vintagebeverages.com. Send me your comments or your questions or suggestions. I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear about your experiences. Those of you that have gone to Dublin and taken a tour of the museum, you already know all about Dublin Bottling Works. So it's an awful good trip to make. If you've never been down there, run down to the museum and take the trip. Old Doc's soda fountain is open. You'll enjoy that as well. And I don't know if he's doing floats, but if he's not, he ought to be. But that's the end of my video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Once again, the Dublin sodas are brought to you right here in the great city of Dallas by Vintage Beverages, Sales and Distribution. Go by our website, check it out, send us some comments if you'd like to. And again, my email is royd, R-O-Y-D, at vintagebeverages.com. This is Tex Davis from Dallas saying you guys have a great summer and stay cool.